Hello, everyone. Let me start you out with a nice, delicious appetizer.
Yeah, take it easy on the mowers. It's a job I do regularly. No, God bless you, It gets her allergic reactions. It
If I kicked him in the face, he'd be dead. If I kicked him in the face, he'd be dead. If I kicked him in the face, he'd be dead. If I kicked him in the face, he'd be dead. If I kicked him in the face, he'd be dead. If I kicked him in the face, he'd be dead. If I kicked him in the face, he'd be dead. If I kicked him in the face, he'd be dead. If I kicked him in the face, he'd be dead.
Yeah, take it easy on the mowers. It's a job I do regularly. No, God bless you, It gets her allergic reactions. It
They did an ultrasound on my mommy too. But they found something, baby. Oh my God. They did an ultrasound on my mommy too. But here, they did an ultrasound on my mommy too. It just happened. I just needed someone to talk to because you were gone. They did an ultrasound on my mommy too.
Hi. Hello. 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 I can hear myself in the other room. Hello. Can you guys hear me in the other room? Hello. Hear it? Hello. Is that too loud? Hello. Hello? I can hear myself in the other room. Hello? Can you guys hear me in the other room? Hear it? Is that too loud? Hello? 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 Hello, hello? Can you guys hear it? Let's see. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me out here? Can you hear me out here? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me out here? Can you hear me out here? Can you hear it? Can you hear me? Can you hear me out here? Can you hear me out here? Can you hear me? Can you hear it? Can you hear me? Can you hear me out here? All right. Thank you. Thank you. I had to do a test. Hello. Hello. Well, hello.
The townspeople shall feed good this winter upon this bountiful harvest of worts and Parmesan isle its flanks.
Ew.
Praise the wort.
Ew. My wife, I think they're having like a Halloween thing at her job today. And she wore an orange shirt with a jack-o'-lantern on the front of it. And I told her, I go, why are you wearing that shirt? You already have a jack-o'-lantern head. I go, she got mad at me there for a second. I go, look at you. Does it really look like you have a jack-o'-lantern head? She's scaring me. She's lost a lot of weight. Scares me. Makes me feel guilty about myself. Yeah. I'm just eating whatever I want and shit, and she's sitting there eating healthy and shit. Like last night, I got home. I'm embarrassed to even tell you guys this. I ate 12 tacos. 12 of them. With cheese, sour cream, and Taco Bell hot sauce. But they weren't from Taco Bell, they were homemade. You know, those 12-pack of shells where you can barely get any meat inside of them because they're already like closed up. They only have like, give you like a half inch in between them. 12. I got called in. I did not eat anything all day. Nothing. So I was so hungry. I could barely even talk. I was getting ready to tell my wife, don't even talk to me. I don't even have the energy to even talk to you. But I didn't. I went suffered through it and threw it back. And then I had, for dessert, I had a giant glass of vanilla ice cream, and I mixed, what's it called? Cherry jelly, Smuckers. Cherry jelly mixed in with it with some milk, mixed it together and made like a milkshake. So, all right. I don't know why I'm telling you guys that. But anyway, let me bring this over for you guys. I didn't watch all of this. I watched like little bits and pieces and shit because I had a bunch of shit to do today. And I think this might just be the most fucked up thing that Shanny's ever done to those kids. It's very upsetting to watch this, you know, isn't it? It's horrifying to believe that someone could do that to their kids like this. You guys realize that when Shanny gets on here and says this, there's a potential this could reach them in real life, like in school. The oldest one still has to the spring till he graduates. The younger one, 16, what's he in, 10th grade? If he hasn't failed. Imagine that going around your school. What she's here fucking saying. And you know what sucks about it? I don't think there's really anything that can be done unless he goes through with it. I actually was, and I changed my mind, I was considering making some phone calls. Thank you, rice and beans. Warts. 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 But, like, Livy, I talked myself out of it, though. I was going to call CPS and have them get in touch with the foster mother, just in case they didn't know what was going on there, because I don't think some people don't really realize how serious this is, what she's doing here, and what could happen. And I told you guys this a couple weeks ago. I go, this is the type of stuff that would lead someone to do something to themselves. She doesn't give a fuck less, does she? This is nothing. She doesn't even think about that. I mean, it's now out there forever, all spread around. I still really am in shock that even she would do this. And you know why it is? I think she's using this too to blackmail the oldest one. You know, like, you keep on saying all this about me, I'm going to keep on saying this about you. Type of thing going on here. Isn't it horrifying? What would you guys rate this on a scale of 1 to 10 for abuse? I mean, I consider this 10 equal to beating. The one of the worst things you could say about anyone, let alone your children, huh? 8? Well, yeah, you're probably talking like, making them not be able to breathe. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? God, it's so horrifying. I never thought it would get down to this. Yet you don't know how bad. I would love to see her get hit with the fucking restraining order. Somebody's going to have to do something. Somebody in the comments said that they had already called. So there's no sense in even calling. There are some people out there that are required to, because I believe that this affects the youngest one too. And just imagine Shanny making these accusations where Will, the oldest one, couldn't be around his brother anymore because of these accusations, or around those other children. Where's he going to go? Where are they going to place him? If this is taken seriously. I can't believe it. This one video here, I don't know if any of you are interested in this type of things. Thank you, Condom, with the turn in it.
You sound like the aliens in Mars Attacks and Chris Farley when he says Tommy want wingy.
Thank you, Condom, with the turd in it. I figured it out. You sound like aliens in Mars Attack and Chris Farley when he says Tommy want wingy. I'm sure I've seen that movie. I would do that impression if I knew exactly the scene you're talking about. Tommy want wingy. All right. Well, okay, yeah. In case any of you are interested in any of this, I think it really sheds a lot of light on Shanny. Especially this video she made where she says narcissists go harder when you go deeper. Just do a search on YouTube and search when narcissists call you a narcissist, and it'll summarize what's actually going on with her. Because that's exact. As soon as you sit and you learn, like I had to, I didn't know it was that deep. So I've been like reading about it, watching videos on it, and all this other shit. It just sums everything up right there. That Shanny doesn't give a shit about anybody but herself. Plain and simple. She doesn't care how this affects. That's why she was able to lay around there for fucking 3 years and not even care.
She's putting a stain and shade on William that will follow him the rest of his life. That's her revenge.
Yeah, this is fucked up. She's putting a stain and shade on William that will follow him the rest of his life. That's her revenge, yeah. Oh my God, it's so fucking sick. The fucked up thing about it is, too. Hello, Carrie. Skelter, Joyfully Joy. The fucked up thing about this is that we were all supposed to believe, according to Shanny, that Shanny was a good mother she was too sick to take care of the boys. And she tries to spin it too, where she tried to make it seem as if, William was all grown up, and wanted to start his life early. It wasn't anything we did. Oh, we just didn't have any money. We didn't really have enough money to feed them, even though they ate a lot. Did you guys hear that one? You know, we just didn't have enough money to buy food, but they ate a lot, you know? Other words, this is how I pictured it. That when Shanny was getting those $700, $800 in food stamps a month, Jason wasn't bringing in any money. But Jason felt entitled to it because Jason used to have $750,000. You know what I mean? So Shanny would get her food stamps. Shanny would eat 90% of that. And 10%, the other 10% would go to the boys. Shanny calculated that they only needed so many calories a day. They weren't doing anything. They weren't active. They were just laying around on a wooden floor. And then there was Jason, all pissed off and shit when the kids eat, you know, not contributing anything. That's how I think it went down over there. I think it irritated the hell out of Jason that those kids were eating. Don't you guys think? But that's still, you know, like, I'm thinking like, well, he beat the hell out of them probably because he was just sick and tired of them eating all the food that he could be eating. But then I just remembered that they were abused over in fucking Colorado too, and probably here in Pennsylvania this entire time. Their lives have been a living hell. It's been like, it had to have been this way their whole lives. Isn't it? Hasn't it? I don't even like fucking hearing this shit, actually. It raises my blood pressure when I fucking hear this. They both starved the kids. Shanny specifically. To do that and be able to live with yourself. You know, the one part that it always gets me when I think about it is the fact that she had that nice comfy mattress to lay on with a pile of food while her kids were sleeping on the floor, no underwear, starving. That's, you know, you are a narcissist. There's no way. How could you live with yourself knowing that? I would sleep on the floor, on a wooden floor, before I would let my kids do that. I could handle it. That's almost like torture, isn't it? And then no heat in the house. Just a space heater. That had to have been cold. Over at G-Man's, right? Do you guys remember that?
The only father figure they had in their life that cared about them was lost due to her having phone sex with Jason.
Yeah. The only father figure they had in their life that cared about them was lost due to her having phone sex with Jason. Yeah, they would have been doomed regardless, you know, with without Jason ever getting in the picture. You can't live with someone like that's. I don't even know how he made it fucking 7 years. Isn't that how long they were married? How the fuck did you fucking put up with that shit? I mean, he must have been one hell of a guy to accept those 2 kids and deal with her the way she was, huh? He deserves a lot of credit. But I don't think it would have survived. Just like this relationship here they have. This isn't going to last very much longer. It's just a matter of time. Either one of these 2 people will ever be able to have a relationship like me and my wives. And that makes me feel good. They're always going to be miserable pieces of shit. Then Jason would have never put his hands on those kids if the kid's real father was involved one way or another, whether it was just even over the phone, email. As long as Jason had a fear of a man, he would have never have done that. I promise you that, but he had a lot of confidence doing it, knowing that the father's been totally gone out of their lives. So he could get away with it. I'm not going to say what I would have done if somebody did that shit to my kids. Okay? I wouldn't be sitting here. I'd be in prison. The fucked up thing that blows my mind that we recently found out, you guys, is we got a bonus abuse scene. The oldest one, a lot of people, I think, we didn't really have any evidence that the oldest one was suffering any physical abuse. But he did admit that when they were in Colorado, Jason kicked him in the head, causing a bump on the head. What's that called? Hematosis? Is that is that the medical term for it? Or am I just a complete idiot who don't know what he's talking about? Hematoma? I don't know but anyway, he kicked him in the head and caused a bump. And I guess for 2 days, he was complaining that he couldn't see straight, think straight. And that he felt dizzy. And some people suspect he might have been given a concussion. Hematoma? Am I right then? It's called a hematoma? I know that. I know that from watching fighting. Hematoma, where this guy got hit in the head, man, and it formed like this big softball on his fucking side of his head. Means bruise. Okay. All right. It's a bruise. Well, that's what the youngest one suffered from. It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
I would have bit off Jason's baby carrot and swallowed it. Then go to McDonald's because I'm still hungry.
Thank you, Dick Munch. I would have bit off Jason's baby carrot and swallowed it. Then go to McDonald's because I'm still hungry. Still got the balls. Yeah, that? Did you think about that? Still got the balls. All right. happy birthday, Caitlin. I sent you an email. I shouldn't have told you that. Now people are going to think you're sending me your nudes. Oh my God. Hey, men and women can communicate with one another without it being anything. You guys are fucking perverts. Oh, fuck. Everybody has my email. Or at least everybody used to. I sent it last week. That's titled Poopy Bucket. Okay. You're probably all mad thinking, oh, he's ignoring me. He doesn't need. But anyhow. Yeah, he doesn't have. Am I allowed to ask how old you are? Am I allowed to ask that? Just curious. You look like you're about 25.
Someone wants me to lie for them. Someone wants me to hide things for them.
Am I allowed to ask? 40 fucking 1? No way. You don't look a day over 25. I thought you were young. I don't know. I thought you were a lot younger than that. Okay.
I will not.
But when you get so old, everybody looks young. You know what I mean?
I will not lie and corrupt my soul.
Oh, you know what she admitted? Yeah. You guys know what she admitted? And I was kind of always suspicious about this. But remember that black thing with the fucking, I don't know what you call them. What do you call? It was like this black thing she had on, and it had like elastic in it that's on top of it. And people I thought people were joking around saying it's a bed skirt. It actually fucking was a fucking bed skirt that Shanny was using as a dress to wrap around her like it's some kind of evening gown. You don't have any nightwear that fits you? So she just sits on that couch. Well, we already knew this anyway. Naked. Wrapping herself in a fucking goddamn bed skirt. She finally fucking admitted it. I'm sure she's banned a couple people for even suggesting that that's what it was. You know what I mean? But it was like she had that wrapped around her for months. It must have got so soiled, burn holes in it, and all kinds of shit where she just eventually probably shit in it, you know? And then had to throw it out. Too lazy to. I don't know. If you shit in your bed sheets or bed skirts, is it worth washing? I don't know. I don't think I want some shit in my washer. Or do you kind of like rinse it off first and then throw? I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm not familiar with this shit. And is it worth? I mean, do you just throw it in the washer the way it is with shit? Or do you go over it first with like a wet wipe and then throw it? She ain't got no wet wipes. They threw it in the trash. Straight into the garbage. All right, toss it out. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's also her pad. Rinse it off. I'm very thrifty. Okay. If anybody's interested, you could always email me. This is one word. Fight Room Troll @gmail.com. FIGHTROM ROOM Troll. Fight Room Troll @gmail.com. I've given it out a million times. I haven't done it recently. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, I used to have it and put it up here so people could email me with whatever they want, as long as it isn't nudes. Okay. See, I feel like I'm saying that, but actually I'm thinking to myself, I hope they do, and if I say I don't want them to, they will. You know, it's kind of like I shouldn't even mention that. It's so fucking stupid. Believe me, I'm not interested in. I have all that here. Okay? I'll just block you too. And I'll tell everybody about it. It just... Anja, I'll give Anja credit and everyone else. Nobody really comes in here and is like constantly, interrupting and causing shit in here. You know what I mean? So, yeah, reverse psychology is exactly what. I promise you this: there's no pervert here. All right, Jason. I like the OnlyFans, the adult movies they made together. I don't think Jason is attracted to women. I really don't. I think that. How can I say this without offending anyone? I think if you're... Okay, so he was 35, right, when Shanny knocked at his door. His first woman. Don't you think, though, that if you really wanted to, being Jason, you could have gotten a woman if you wanted to, right? Or was he just that weird? I just don't think he's ever had an attraction to women. I think he's always been attracted to men. And I think the only reason he even with her or ever got with her is because he's been brainwashed with this religion stuff. Christianity. I think Jason, I'm just gonna be blunt, enjoys the smell of a man's ass. I said it. I don't give a fuck anymore. Fuck it. I said it. Fuck it. Fuck it!
for the feelings of someone else.
I like that one too, Stella. Nadia. 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 Maybe those are the type of men Jason prefers, right? And maybe he's attracted to Shanny because she's masculine, manly, you know. The closest thing you can be to a man with a vagina, yeah. Does that make sense? Shanny smells like that. Yeah.
To protect them from the things they've done, from the hurt they've brought.
It's funny, first when they started making these accusations about the kids that Jason may have seen something. You know what I mean? I just wasn't sure. He had his suspicions. It kind of looked like maybe there could have been something going on there. It's not that I'm just like some pervert. You know, this sicko, pervert, you know, thinks that he may have seen something going on. All right? There's no mention. This is just recent that Shanny's like, whoa, I think I may have seen something too. You know what I mean? It's all a lie. And it's obvious it's a lie. And the kid's response to it, I could tell by the way he reacted to that it's definitely not true. It's all made up, which makes this all the fucked up. You know what I mean by that? If it did happen, it would be fucked up mentioning it. But to go even further to the lowest level and just make it up. Just intentionally trying to ruin them. And have this follow them around for the rest of their lives. She told the fucking kids' names. We all know their names now, first and last names. I didn't know their last names. I do now. Because of her. I'd rather have not have known. And then associating their names with this.
Someone wants me to lie for them. Someone wants me to hide things for them. I will not.
Yeah, nobody here believes any of that because we know they're both liars. But I'm just saying, what if this shit goes and gets back to their classmates and shit? You know, should the other children that live in that foster home it's so fucked up how much problems this could cause, you know? You know, putting it out there as if the other children that live in that foster home are not safe. Just by saying this type of shit. What it could escalate to from these fucking statements here.
I will not lie and corrupt my soul for the feelings of someone else.
No. Joyfully, I couldn't imagine explaining this. No.
Protect them from the things they've done, from the hurt they've brought, from the pain they've brought. I will not protect them.
And how do we know that Shanny hasn't contacted the police again with these accusations? Or she might do that in the future. Think about that for a minute. Call the police to do a wellness check because she's concerned about the other children in there being with him. I'm deleting this stream when I'm done. I'm not leaving this up here. So, and please don't go behind my back and record this because I don't want any of this being repeated again. I know you could probably legally do that.
If someone in your life intentionally wants you to lie for them, don't. Choose your integrity first. Choose your light first. Choose God first. Most importantly, above anyone. God will not.
They're insinuating there's material on the laptop or the pad that he had stuff on there as a juvenile. You know, these are real fuck. Just because he wanted some privacy and he didn't want them snooping through his iPad. It automatic, oh, well, he must have been hiding something sexual because I'm a pervert too.
Never lead you astray. Only people will. And when people exit your life, don't look at it as something solemn, even though it's gonna hurt. But have the perspective, it's God repositioning you to a better place. A place that you could never imagine could ever exist. A place of joy and hope and peace. God made these promises a long time ago to all of his followers who love him. And in order to prove to love him, you have to follow.
Yeah, I agree with that. That Will needs to go no contact 100%. I mean, complete no contact. That's staying off of YouTube, social media. At least making it so hidden that she could never find you, you know. But, I mean, I don't think he had any other choice but to get on here and defend himself over those accusations. But other than that, I think he should just disappear at this point and never show his face around here again. That's my opinion. Look what it's done to those two over there. And that's one of the best things, in my opinion, he could do first of all is graduate from fucking high school. You know, right there you'll have one up on your mother. She doesn't have a diploma. She doesn't have a GED. She's a liar.
She is so messed up and wired so wrong. God didn't even give her the grace of motherly instinct to protect her own child.
I mean, Shanny will tell you herself that you cannot survive in a narcissistic relationship. She tells that to the world. But Shanny doesn't. She's talking about you people. You people are the narcissist. You know. It's fascinating to listen to. Her accusing everyone else of being that. She describes herself very, very well. It admits it. You cannot have a relationship with someone like this. You have no other choice but to go no contact because they will destroy your life. Look what she's doing here to her own kids. Just because Shanny felt as if she was being exposed. Look.
Follow his commandments. Which isn't hard to do. You just choose the morally right.
They need to get a restraining order and have her shut her fucking mouth. And then sit and wait for her fucking ass to mention them and then fucking file charges against her.
And righteous thing to do.
This is harassment.
It says in the Ten Commandments, thou shalt not lie. Why? It protects you and it protects others. See, lies can be very deceiving, and so many people are so willing to tell lies to keep their secrets. See, usually the people who are pointing their finger saying,
you know, and while you're at it, do a credit check on yourself. It's free. I'm telling you, man, that's important to find out if they've been using their social security numbers, man. I'm telling you, man, that could get her finally what she deserves if they were fucking doing that shit using their social security numbers. And I got a very high suspicion that they were. I don't have any proof of that. None of us do. We're just assuming, because we find it kind of strange how many times they've been monetized with only 2 social security numbers that's been banned. So, yeah, something definitely needs to be done. Something serious here before something really seriously fucking bad happens. Yeah, identity theft. Who knows? She could have opened up credit cards, banking accounts.
and they're the problem. It's usually them self-reflecting onto other people, projecting their own fears, their own insecurities onto others.
Let's read up. Thank you, Rice and Beans.
I'm not.
I don't know. I was zoning out on what I was talking about. I forgot about you. She is so messed up and wired so wrong. God didn't even give her the grace of motherly instinct to protect her own child. Yeah, she could care less. Thank you, Randall.
Licky licky poopy poopy velvet postage stamp.
Yeah. You romantic little devil, you. Oh, you little sweetie. Thank you, Randall. I have a bidet, by the way.
Not insecure with myself. I know who I am. Took a long time, a lot of interpersonal work to know who I am.
Her fucking siblings, I would assume, are normal. It's rare to have this fucking big of a fucking piece of shit in the family. I mean, compared to this, they gotta be at least seem normal, right? Fuck. At least we know they're fucking smart enough to stay away from her. Too bad the kids didn't have a good relationship with the other members of her, like her brothers and sisters and stuff. You know what I mean? But I think it was such a nightmare dealing with Shanny that, you know, there's... And I can understand that. So it'd probably be a lot to deal with. That's why I think the foster mother deserves a lot of credit here. And she didn't deserve for Shanny to call and do a wellness check on her the way Shanny did. How she put Jason up to doing it. You know, the person who abused them. Why they're in there to begin with is the one calling in the wellness check.
It takes time. It takes patience. It takes effort. And it takes the ability of pulling yourself away from others to find yourself. You can't find yourself when you're following the crowd. You only find yourself when you're still and you're silent and you're only listening to yourself. Since the chat wants to be disrespectful, I'm going to be silencing it. Your negativity is not wanted here, thank you.
A and C too. This is the where Deanne Rose and Bad Wolf came in handy as mods. You know what I mean? They could have nipped this right in the bud as soon as that's put out in the chat, like they were doing for her. You know, before the new people actually, you know, understand what's going on here, what Shanny's pulling here.
Thank you. I'm trying to help people by pull them up. Those who have been torn down by society or the people they love. Those are the people.
Shit, you could work at fucking McDonald's and be more successful than Shanny. So I would, of course, her siblings, you know, are more successful. Shanny has no accomplishments. Shanny has never worked anywhere for a long period of time. I promise you that. Probably, I would guess, 3 months max, maybe, when she was driving a taxi, because, you know, you could just sit in there. You know what I mean? It's nothing really strenuous. You just sit there and, you know, turn a wheel. So this is probably her longest lasting job. But I remember when she said she worked at Subway, she made this statement like, you know, she was the best worker there. You know, that she wasn't a boss, but her co-workers looked at her as one, a leader, a hard worker. That's the exact opposite of a person you want working for you, is somebody like this. Because you know that they despise you, they're jealous of you. Anyone that's above her, because she thinks she's the fucking best, the greatest, the most deserving. So much better than everyone else.
Well, I want to fucking help.
You know, watching you, waiting for you to fuck up. You know, so Shanny could step in your position. You know, always fucking like analyzing you, everything you do, studying you.
Not the people who tear others down.
Yeah, she was a sandwich artist.
I've tried to help you guys. You don't want help. You want to continue to do harm. Anyway. A lot of people want you to lie for them. Like, my mom, when I was small, always wanted me to lie for her, to cover for her about certain things, on why she couldn't go to work or pay a bill or hide in secrets from other people. And I always hated it.
Well, she made the claim that she's attended 6 years worth of fucking college and should have her master's degree in psychology. So, yeah.
And I always was forced into doing it. And I always felt so guilty, and it felt so wrong to do that. So later down in my life, I chose not to do that for people anymore, because really, when you're lying for others, you're not showing them love or anything. You're showing them how much you're willing to compromise yourself for others.
So she's saying that as a child, she needed to lie for her mother. And she realizes that was wrong, and Shanny's not going to do it anymore. But she wants Will to do that for her and lie about the reasons why those kids were taken. It wasn't just for the starving of the kids. We all know that. Shanny tries to say that it's the oldest one's fault because he was 15 years old and signed some paperwork. Let that soak in a couple minutes, guys. She's blaming him for signing the paperwork to be hauled away. Okay? She's actually fucking saying that. Yeah? You guys? See? Oh, there wasn't a lot of food. We didn't have enough to feed him or anything.
And compromising your value and speaking the truth, I ain't doing that for others. Why a lot of people get mad at me because they want me to lie, and it's like, no. So many people are so hopeful that the bad things are true. But then again, you can tell the liars from the truth seekers. The people who speak the truth, their story never changes. The people who speak lies, their story does.
And it's kind of sad, too, in a way where the kid is saying, get off of YouTube, work on yourself. I don't know if he means mentally, physically, both. As if there's maybe a glimmer of hope for Shanny. There isn't. She's never gonna fucking change. She's gonna focus on you, and she's going to destroy you.
Does change, and a lot. And they always move a goalpost on why you should further harm another person. Spirit of God isn't in these type of people. These people who want.
Are you talking about how... You're talking about how she looks like she's high. A lot of people say that. When I see her, when she's sitting here with her eyes 3/4 the way open, looking at the camera like this, to me it looks as if she's full-blown narcissist. And that's what's going on here. That's why she looks the way she does. It's like some kind of psychosis or something. Some narcissistic psychosis. And then full narcissist mode. That's what it appears to me. Oh yeah, of course she's taking her meds and mixing them with fucking NyQuil and fucking whatever, Benadryl. But I look at this as her fucking narcissist face. And she looks dead into the fucking camera with this shit, and that's fucking scary. Because that's probably how she does this. She'll look you right in the fucking eye and just lie her fucking head off. Like it's normal, like it's nothing.
Want you to lie to protect them.
Manipulation mode, yeah.
No, if I said
we got a combo.
saw something, I saw something.
What's that on your chest? Huh? What's that?
And if they're offended, that's on them. It seems to me that's their own problems they're dealing with. Maybe they're angry that you did see something and they were caught in the action. I don't know.
Oh, see, this is fucked up.
Dealing with.
Listen to this.
If they're offended, that's on them. It seems to me that's their own problems they're dealing with. Maybe they're angry that you did see something and they were caught in the action. I don't know. But it is what it is.
What a fucking liar. Hey, Hunter.
But I'm not going to lie for them. I'm certainly not going to hide the truth for them. Especially when someone showed what kind of loyalty they are and they have through dishonesty, through lying, through deceit.
Oh.
Through slander.
Oh.
Through strong manning. To gaslighting. You don't need people like that in your life. You're stronger than that. Even if you don't believe it, you are stronger than that. Even if it hurts like hell, you are stronger than to deal with someone who wants
It's always that same look, you know what I mean? When she's just sitting here just lying. Being a fucking full narcissist. It's always that same fucking look, I noticed.
just respect you daily because of their perception of you. See, a lot of people tend to say the words, "You are the problem."
Yeah.
You go through AI.
Oh,
you go
hello,
through
David. Hello, David. I could eat one meal for less than $5 if you just shop right. Yeah, like, believe me, I know about that, man. When I was 18, I moved right out of the house, got my own apartment, and didn't have any food and shit. So I know about survival. But yeah, you can make like soups, chili, like big batches of this shit really save you a lot of money. Yeah, it gets old after a while, but you're fucking surviving. You know what I mean? I didn't fucking care long as I was fucking had some nutrition so I could get to work. do my job, function.
When she hits you with that 1,000-wipe stare.
Thank you, Wafters. Thank you, Wafters. When she hits you with that 1,000-wipe stare. Yeah. Yeah, you could tell she's been through a lot with that fucking 1,000-wipe stare. A lot of shit in herself.
Medical manuals over people saying that, and usually the medical professionals and the AI say it's often projection.
Yeah, I guess there is someone behind the scenes supporting them right now, giving them money and shit. You know, probably somebody that just jumped in on it, you know, and they're sitting here buying this shit, which is amazing to me. You know, and you're sitting in here and you're profiting, you know, off the misery of your children. Putting this, you know, this is sick. I never thought I would ever see anything like this, you know. You guys feel the same way? This shit's rare. You do not see shit like this low down on the fucking internet like this, you know? It doesn't faze her at all, does it? She's able to sit there and stare right at the camera while doing it. To the world. What if this shit went viral? Of these accusations? There's a possibility, slim, if something like this went viral, of Shanny making these accusations. Imagine how devastating that would be to those kids. It'd be, what, 1 million, or, 20 million to one that it would actually do something like that. But still, there is a chance it could, if presented the right way. You know, if somebody was to sit and do and include this shit into it and it went viral, like a larger streamer would do something with this. What she's saying, these accusations, and include that in the documentary also. How fucked up that would be that she would put that out there, knowing that she knows about this shit. She knows there's a chance that somebody could pick this up and run with it and make a fucking video that gets a lot of views with it.
Of one's own problems. See, when someone projects off of you, you're not the problem. They're the problem. See, you're fine in your wholeness. You're fine being imperfect. You're fine admitting to being a human that's made mistakes and probably will continue to make mistakes, because to err is to be human.
I mean, those kids CPS didn't have any other choice but to take those kids. I mean, they were in danger. I assume that CPS entered and were really gentle with Shanny over this and tried to work it out peacefully, you know, in order to get the kids out of there easier. You know what I mean? Went along with everything. I know. Yeah, we realize that you may have cancer and this and that, Shanny, and we know that you're You're just sick. You're not capable of taking care of the kids. You know, went along with what, just in order just to get them out the door of that place without creating a big scene, without Shanny blowing up or Jason going wild. You know what I mean? But I think that they were in danger. They were in danger. They've been in danger for years. We don't even know what the depth of all this is. The shit that went on that we don't know about. And the shit, just the shit alone that we do know about is fucking, yeah. They were in danger. They weren't leaving them there. The kids were scared to be there. The fucking 15-year-old who's not an adult signed some fucking papers. He's worried that they were fucking gonna be fucking deceased. And they're sitting here playing it off like that wasn't a factor in any of this. That's why he fucking called on your fucking dumbass. He wanted fucking out of there. Oh, we just didn't have enough food or anything. We didn't have. They say, like, you know what I mean. And if you say anything, you're against the poor because they didn't have enough money to feed the fucking kids. And we all know we're adults. I've been to the fucking goddamn grocery store fucking probably 1,000 more times than your fucking ass. You think we don't know what fucking $700 or $800 can fucking get you? Shanny fucking never barely went fucking shopping. She had those little bitches doing it for her. Jason and Chris, her mom and dad. $700, $800. There's no reason why those kids should have fucking starved. Then fucking CPS was bringing you food. You know, on top of that. Oh, Shady's probably thinking, oh, good, we could just eat the, you know, they don't need to have any of these food stamps.
For those people holding grudges for errors, for mistakes, for times of lack of self-control.
Yeah, but she doesn't. When the kids were taken, though, she wasn't getting Meals on Wheels. Yeah, the air fryer next to the bed. She had a fucking air fryer next to the bed, you guys.
They're not looking inwardly into themselves and realizing their own lack of control, their own times where they've made mistakes, their own flaws. Instead, they get angry at you and they project their own problems onto you. Because they look at you as an easy target. Because you're not one.
Hey, you guys want to hear?
You're not one who wants to make mistakes.
Let's watch. Wait a minute. Let's watch. Kitty Dooms. If I can remember his. There it is. Let's watch some Kitty Dooms. Okay. Or maybe on their. Okay, yeah, here it is.
I could just film the fucking TV while you're watching those things, you know?
I have a hunger headache.
You want?
Oh.
Yeah.
Ow.
I'll pause.
You don't really have to. It's,
I'll turn this off.
I named it I Have a Hunger Headache. Because that's actually accurate. I have a very bad headache right now, and
Sherry says absolutely no excuse. My grocery store budget is $270. I eat really good and share BOGOs with friends and landlord. Well, that's nice of you. Like $700-800. Just imagine how many pots of soup, chili type of things I was talking about. You know what I mean? There's no excuse for them not having enough food. And you have to remember too, when the food stamps were issued, you know, when it comes in, when it shows up on your EBT card, the 3rd of the month, I think it is, right? They were fucking sitting there waiting for midnight for those funds to be transferred to their EBT card. And as soon as they was in there, Jason was walking down to the fucking gas station, buying fucking gas station snacks for Shanny. And then if you've been into a convenience store, you guys know the markup on that shit. That's a large portion right there. Could you imagine being those kids hungry and watching Jason trot in the house with the bag of fucking food from the fucking gas station? And then Jason brings it in the Shanny in the bedroom and shuts the door. One of the kids knocks at the door. Jason gets up. None of you guys want. Your mother's sick. I'm sure there's been several knocks at that bedroom door telling fucking her, God damn, man, we're fucking hungry. Mom, we're hungry. There's nothing to eat down here. Make some rice. They had a fuck in the cupboard. They justified it because there was like a bag of rice in there, a couple cans of vegetables, that kind of shit in there.
and I know it's because I haven't had enough
Shut the
calories
door!
Oh, I know.
in the last few days. Hi, guys. Yeah. We are not okay.
Shut the door!
Kins. We are not okay. I am here to ask for some help financially for food, because I'm literally, my head is like doing the like with every breath your head hurts worse, and I know it's a hunger headache.
Why don't you go and eat some of that rice? You know, the same rice that you fucking were telling the kids to go down and eat. There's no, you guys got plenty of food down there. Cook some rice, Will. You're old enough.
Oh my god, get a job. I'm done. I can't do this. And my therapy would tell me not to do this to myself. And I'm not going to do it to myself. Because I know that that's what I'm going to get in here.
Somebody put in there, eat dandelions. Whole plant is edible and in every yard. You make yourself a nice little salad there, wart chin. Wart chin poo. That's Jason's fucking Asian name. Wart chin poo. What were you saying?
You can't talk in your own chat in these things anymore. Like, there's no way for you to fucking enter your own chat. That's really weird choice to make for the app. That I can no longer type to my own fucking audience. That's hilarious. Anyway, if there is a kind-hearted soul out there somewhere, I can't do anything in this chat. You know?
Wart chin poo.
Reset it? I don't know.
Fucking wart chin. Goddamn wart chin. My oh my. My oh my.
God bless you, Reese Roo. I know you've been really sweet. Thank you. It's just shit is shit, you know? Shit is shit. It is what it is. The things are getting...
He's not logged in on right on the fucking Streamlabs on his phone. Or OBS, whatever he's using. So he's not able to type anything in the chat. It's as if you're not even there. Can't ban anybody. Nothing. But you could read the chat. You can, like right now with mine, I'm doing it here. I can't type in the chat. I can't mod anybody. I can't get rid of anybody or anything. My hands are tied. So that's what he's talking about here. So, which is good because he can't ban, you know, what people are saying. Like the person who's the same person a couple lines down says the same thing again. Eat dandelions. Which is, I don't know, that's helpful. Can you eat the stems too or just the tops? Curious about that. I might need to go out there and pick some before the fucking snowfall, right? Can you freeze them? Do you need to wash them? I guess I would imagine you do, right?
There's time to fuck. I can't even talk, man. Like,
I mean, are you pretty safe just picking it right out of the ground and just sticking your mouth and eating it and shit? You probably ain't gonna get sick or nothing, right?
Having one of those headaches where it's right behind my eyeballs and it's pounding. It's one of those motherfuckers, you know. I gotta sit the fuck up and that'll probably make me feel better. I want to thank people that are kind, though. I did that my last video.
Pizza?
I was like, everybody that's fucking kind out there, like, you helped us out so much, and you do, you know? For every person that's an asshole, I know that there's another kind person out there, which is why God is like, okay, I won't destroy everything right now. Because there are still kind.
What's the benefits of drinking dandelion roots?
People out there.
Oh shit. Did you guys hear that? In the background? While he's sitting here begging for money, he's sitting here trying to make people believe that they're starving. Listen to Shanny in the background.
Everything right now.
Listen.
Because there are still kind people out there.
Did you hear it? That's fucking starvation. Where you don't have any energy left at all. 0 calories to fucking burn. I mean, you're losing consciousness. 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 I'm so stoned, I can't even think straight. My God. Oh, fuck. Or what? Oh, the moaning and the groaning in the background by Shanny.
Right now. Because there are still kind people out there.
Hear it? Oh. 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 Fuck you, hear that? Call a goddamn fucking ambulance. Adult Protective Services? We have an emergency. You may know her. She's an internet celebrity. I'm sorry to report. Shanny's hungry.
Thank you, Reese Roo. I know you hooked us up before. I mean, anything you can afford is just really,
Who?
it would be a huge help. Like
Who?
anything. Thank you, Reese Roo. I know you hooked us up before. I mean, anything you can afford is just really, it would be a huge help. Like anything. Seriously.
You
anything.
sweet.
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
I know you helped. And it's like, I can't emphasize enough. Those that have helped, like, you like help. You kept us alive. Because it's really, oh my God, bless you. Bless you very much. Thank you for that.
The same person.
That's definitely
the same person said, the dandelion guy says, where is it? Drink water and eat dandelions.
Start.
What are you talking about? You shouldn't have to fucking drink water and fucking eat dandelions. This guy used to have $750,000. The fuck you talking about? Do you know what this guy was fucking worth? The big shot he was? Shit. A man this prestigious. It should be against the law for him to fucking drink water, fucking eat dandelions, you son of a bitch, you. Never had to work a goddamn day in his life. He's like fucking some kind of prince. Isn't he? Never had to work. Ever. 42 years of this. He hasn't done shit. Here he is. Jason's hungry and Shanny's in the background moaning. Call a fucking ambulance. I mean, by the sounds of Shanny's sick. Yeah.
Thank you for that. Like anything. It doesn't matter. I know you helped. And it's like, for it is just really, it would. Thank you, Reese Roo. I know you hooked us up before. I mean, anything you can afford is just really, it would be a huge help. Like anything. Seriously. Anything. It doesn't matter. I know you help.
And I'll be perfectly honest with you guys about this. If I was watching these people And they actually needed help. And this wasn't some kind of big scam going on. And they didn't have a past. None of this kid shit, the cancer shit. We're just regular pieces of shit on here. I would give them some money for some food. I mean, if, to me, you know, the cringe. I would enjoy the cringe. But I've said this before. Shanny made that decision. Shanny decided she was going to take some type of shortcut or something and disclose to people that she was dying of cancer. You guys understand what I'm saying here? I would give them, if they weren't pieces of shit who treated the kids well, you guys know what I'm saying. And it was just them being cringy together, not hurting anybody, you know, no cancer faking and all of that. And they were hungry. I would probably give them some money.
And it's like,
they aren't, I know. Which makes this delightful. Starve! You bum! Starve! Yeah, I want to see you skinnier than you ever was. I want you to look like you just walked out of Cambodia. Motherfucker. You don't deserve shit. Your ass should be sitting in prison, if you ask me.
I can't emphasize enough, those that have helped, like, you like help, you kept us alive, because it's really, oh my God, bless you very much. Thank you for that. That's definitely a start.
All right there. She says, I can give $10. Reese Rue said that. I can give $10. Yeah. A little bit more, you'll be able to get some of that Delta 8, huh? But it's funny, too. They're drinking those giant cans of those monster drinks. How much are those? Anybody fucking care to explain themselves? How much are one of those fucking things? I don't buy that shit, man. I'm just strictly a water, coffee, and Hawaiian punch guy. How much are one of those giant fucking cans of that shit? Monster. Yeah, on average. $3 fucking bucks? Shit, they're fucking drinking like $12 minimum of those a day. I mean, that's part of their fucking diet now. Are you fucking kidding me? You're sitting here you're drinking a fucking monster that's $3? Ain't nothing wrong with the fucking water out of the goddamn sink. You little fucking princess, motherfucker. You know? Drink out of the goddamn sink, bum. Why don't you look on Amazon and get a fucking one of those filters you put on the end of it? I don't give a fuck about. I've drunk fucking all kinds of fucking water out of the fucking sink. In all different fucking parts of this goddamn world. You're worried about fucking water in fucking Scranton, Pennsylvania?
Thank you. No, I have a hunger headache. There's no doubt about that.
Fucking you use it to make coffee, fucking food, recipes, whatever, man. Fuck it. I don't fucking care. I don't give a fuck what it does to me. I fucking smoke cigarettes. That fucking shit's chump change to me. Okay? And I smoke a lot. So I'm not sitting here worried about the thing. When more than likely you get it fucking, you could have a fucking home test, it'd probably fucking pass. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Fuck it.
Well, the smokes are like $2 a pack, Greg.
But we buy like the gallon jugs of water though from Walmart though. You know what I mean? If we like sit and drink it, well, we cheat a little bit, so I'm gonna be perfectly transparent on that. So we do that. You know, we have that shit delivered, man, from Walmart. It's pretty cool. They'll fucking deliver fucking 40 packs of water to your door, too. I ain't fucking with store and haul that shit around. And with these little bitches bring it over fucking Walmart. We got that shit, that in-home delivery, but we just have it dropped off on the porch. Well, I don't want them fucking cocksuckers in my house trying to steal shit. But other than that, I've never fucking... There's been times where we didn't have any... Well, I drink it right out of the sink. I don't care. It's just the water that in the jug from Walmart just tastes better. That's the only reason I even care. Okay.
They're cheap as shit, and I haven't bought them in a couple days.
You know how many times where I was just too lazy to get a glass and pour something in it where I just stuck my mouth under the fucking sink? You know? How many of you have done that before? Type 1 in the chat. If you ever like just stick your head under there as it's flowing and drink it out like a dog, or, you know. Type 1 in the chat if you've ever done that. Be honest. Don't try to act like you're ladylike. Everybody has. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Last time we had money, I bought like more than I normally do. Oh, fuck off.
Oh, Wangling. Now, of course you haven't.
It's just, no. I can't do that shit to myself. A person comes...
To be honest with you, I don't think my wife ever has. Now that I think about it. I'm going to ask her about that. I've never seen her, and I've never have reason to believe that she has behind my back. She may have. I'm going to ask her, though, but I really don't think she would do that. For some reason. God. Shit.
In here and they show, like, wow, that's how you be a nice person.
You guys are fucking animals.
Like, it's like, oh, I see that you're probably suffering. Here's 10 fucking bucks. See, that's like a normal, nice fucking individual that understands that people can come into hard times. The others...
You guys want to hear a story? When my wife and I got married, we rented a duplex. I don't know, is it what would you call it? It's one of those side-by-sides, rental units. Sassy girl, thank you.
Just wanted to donate to the FU Shanny and Rev Fund.
You're sending it to the right place, little lady. Bet your bottom dollar you did. Thank you, sassy girl. Okay, this is when we first got married. We rented a duplex. It doesn't matter. Why am I even describing what type of fucking rental unit it was? Who cares? But anyway, it had 2 bathrooms. She had hers. and I had mine. There's no reason to go into my bathroom. You know, you got your own. And I kind of liked it like that, right? But another thing with that apartment was we had to sign a lease where we weren't allowed to smoke in there. And we both smoked. And we were like, fuck it, man. It's such a nice place. I'll go outside. There's a fucking patio door right here. There's another right here's the garage. You know what I mean? That's no problem. So, you know, after a while, you know, you start fucking getting lazy and shit. You smoke in the bathroom. Try to blow it up towards the fan and shit. Then it gradually escalates where you're just standing there, fucking getting ready. You're sitting there taking a shit, smoking. You're just constantly in there fucking smoking. So I went upstairs and walked in on my wife while she was in the bathroom, and I caught her smoking in there. I caught her smoking in her fucking bathroom. And I'm like, what are you doing? You trying to get fucking our deposit taken? You know, made a big deal out of it. I was pissed. The fuck you doing smoking in here? See, either one of us realized that the other one was smoking in their bathrooms. But when I caught her, I made it seem as if I was a little angel. Yeah. I don't know why I thought of that. Fuck.
Sodom and Gomorrah folks. They see on the side of the road and they go, well, what's with the riffraff and the fucking losers in the road? They're like Ivanka Trump, you know? Dad, I'm going to say this one more time, Dad. I am sick and fucking tired of seeing these homeless sacks of fucking shit in front of the goddamn building.
Oh, listen to this one here. Reese-Roo, my husband found some more money. So she might be able to contribute a little more besides the $10 she promised you earlier. This is turning out to be wonderful news, Jason.
This is Trump fucking Tower, Dad. My God, thank you. Is that you again?
Brian Rips wrote, there's a medication you can take for hunger headaches. It's called Get a Job, you bum. Okay.
That's why God don't give up on humanity, because there's people like you out there. And like, seriously, you guys don't. Well, why was Sodom and Gomorrah destroyed? Oh, because there were gays there. No.
Inhospitality.
The book of Ezekiel, I believe it is, tells you what the sin of Sodom was, and it wasn't about men and women fucking each other.
Yeah, you can you could absorb yourself into his chat here, man. There's some good shit going on in here. It's nice too because there's no mods in there to, you know, hide the truth. So you can learn a lot, you know, when you're not blocked or censored. You know, it's beautiful. You could read it right here in its purest form, and I eat it up. Eat dandelions, drink water. You know, go pick them. Ah, they're free. They're everywhere. Yum, yum. Bumboy. Yeah. Oh, Jason. I used to have 700. See, that's what I've been telling you guys. That's part of his mental illness. It's driven him insane, that constant. I used to have $750,000. Constantly going through his head. Like, look at him right here looking at you. Look how hungry he is. Look how hungry. He could care less, though, if the kids ate. He resented them eating, actually. He didn't think it was right that he had to buy those boys foods. They're the reason why he doesn't have any money today. But here he is, look, hungry boy. That's what we call him. Hungry boy. Those of you who have been here for a while, you know what I'm referencing. Hungry boy. Hungry boy. Didn't give a shit at all whether those kids fucking ate or not, though, huh?
Thing to do with that. It was the sin of being selfish and the sin of not giving to people.
His ass could have went down and worked down at the gas station. You know, there's no shame in that. At all, man. If you don't have any work experience and shit, if you like talking to people, fuck it. It's an emergency, take what you can get. But this fucker here used to have $750,000. Do you guys realize that? Huh? Been listening to what I'm trying to tell you here about what's going on? Huh? He used to have $750,000, you motherfuckers. He shouldn't have to work. He's contributed enough to fucking society. He's fucking been paying for your goddamn welfare, fucking food stamps for fucking years with that $750,000. It's only right he gets a fucking piece of the action now, right? I don't think Jason paid any fucking taxes. He may have paid an inheritance tax, right? Possibly. I don't know what that is. I mean, as far as state and federal, whether or not, I think some states do, some states don't. I don't know if it's federal. I don't know anything really about it. I've never been fortunate enough to have fucking an inheritance. Okay. If his fucking goddamn mom would have made him, just be a little fucking productive and know the value of $1. It would have helped him so much in his fucking life to get out there and actually do fucking physical fucking labor. And he wouldn't have been so fucking frivolous with this goddamn money, would he have? She fucking ruined him. Just like Shanny's trying to ruin her kids. No wonder Shanny and Jason get along so well, right?
People that are in need. Did you
come in my bomb?
Give them a sausage pizza, but have the sausage actually be dog turds. See if they notice. See if they eat Thai tea.
I'm not ordering any poops. Deliver them a sausage pizza, but have the sausage actually be dog turds. See if they notice. See if they eat it. No, yeah, well, I don't know, man. Are you asking me to do something illegal here? Fuck no, they wouldn't notice. Hey, this is something too. Those of you guys that have been just as sick as me and have watched this shit a little too closely. part of their routine, the reason why she constantly fucking gets pizza is because there's a whole con involved with it. How she manipulates the pizza away from Jason. This is what she does. Okay, you get a pizza, right? Gets delivered. Let's just say it's 8 slices. Okay, what Shanny does is Shanny automatically off the bat cuts it in half, puts it aside, and tells Jason, I want leftovers. Leftover pizzas better than fresh pizza. And tells him that. So that leaves a half a pizza, 2 pieces each. Okay? So in the end, Shanny gets 6 pieces. Jason gets 2. You see how she works that out? This is fucking fat people fucking shit here, guys. Okay, simple math. Save half of it for later because Shanny likes leftovers. Shanny's generous and splits the half that's left. She splits it right down the middle. Okay? You see what I'm talking about here? Alright. Solved another one, guys. Figured out another one.
Just turning a blind eye every day. If you're in New York City and you're rich, you're probably
He gets
evil.
what he's given. Yeah.
I'll say it again. If you live in New York City, like Manhattan,
She did that with the kids. Mommy needs nutrition. Mommy's sick. You know that was used plenty of times. Shanny needs to eat. Shanny's sick. Top priority. It's a medical condition. Mommy's sick. She needs her nutrition. Boxes of little fucking Debbie's, jars of fucking Duke's mayonnaise, bologna, cheese, and white bread sandwiches.
one of those multi-million-dollar apartments.
With a fucking 2-liter, fisting the fucking 2-liter of fucking Dr. Pepper. Full calorie. Non-diet. 2-liter. Fisting it. Like it's a fucking 12-ounce can to us.
Apartments. If you live there and you are still rich, you are probably evil. Because I know if I lived in Center City, Manhattan, and I saw all of these homeless people all over the place, there is no way that I wouldn't be giving every day. Too much that I couldn't afford it, and I would go broke myself. I know it. I'd be like that. It's like, oh, I see 5 guys every single day at the corner that have nothing. Literally. They have the clothes on their back and they pant.
Fuck, you live on top of a fucking Italian restaurant? That's cool as fuck. I love Italian food, man. You got the mob in there and shit? I lived above a fucking bar, man. Rented a little place above a bar at in Kent, Ohio. You guys familiar with that? Kent State University, Kent, Ohio, and right above a bar. Walked out one time and fucking found $60, just laying there. I was like, holy shit, I already fucking threw that in my fucking pocket and walked like nothing ever happened. You think I'm gonna walk, door to door? It was probably some drunk that fucking dropped it and shit, so I didn't have no problem with it. I'm not going to take into the bar. Hey, somebody dropped this out here. You know what I mean? Only an idiot would do that. You kidding me? I could buy some fucking weed now.
Panhandle. Would I tell them, scream at them, get a job, you fucking loser scum? No. I would buy them a fucking meal at the diner down the road. And I would do that every day, and then I'd go broke. But see, God sees every time. Every time I came on here, God saw every single thing you guys did. Okay, if you treated me like dog shit and say, get a job, Rev, you're pathetic. He saw that, and it's recorded.
Hey, yeah. Hey, Sloth Cat. You know the rumors about how the uncle is going to maybe sell the house and give them a portion of the money. And then people are like, oh, fuck, fuck it. That's what I say. Let them have the money. Watch how quickly they go through that money, too. These are two fools who have zero life experience out on their own. They're fucking like feral animals. Look at Colorado. G-Mans. Look at this place. They're bums. They're going to fucking go somewhere where the fucking weed is legal, like Shanny got him to do before by moving to Colorado. They're going to find another state, possibly Ohio. By me. Just so to go to a state where it's legally or legal recreationally. You know how fast she's going to go through that shit, man, just on that alone. Because she don't inhale most of the time, so she just goes through it like crazy, you know. But they're not. Even if they were given 20 grand, that shit's going to be gone so fucking quick. They're going to be living it up, yeah, probably in some hotels and shit for a little while, but that's expensive. So we'll have a little window there of them reliving the Colorado days when Jason used to have money. But then it'll go downhill real quick. Where they probably don't even have money to put in their camper. You know? Fuck it. Thinking
up there. I don't have to do nothing. He does this shit. And the converse, for the people that were really nice and blessed us, I guarantee you, you're going to get money coming
shit.
to you.
But I'm just saying, though, yeah, I don't think they deserve shit either. But if they did, I mean, you don't worry, it ain't going to last long. Look at Shanny's capable of eating the fucking $1,000 a week in fucking DoorDash. Are you fucking kidding me? Add it up. No meal will not get delivered. Okay? From fucking DoorDash, where you pay twice as much. You know? Fucking Starbucks delivered. The coffee alone is fucking crazy. You fucking having it delivered too?
And it's not prosperity teaching. It's just fucking the universe.
I like how when he goes to the door too, when his food gets delivered by DoorDash, he always has to throw in like, God bless you, brother. Or God bless you, sister. You know, to put it out there that, oh, this must be a religious man. He's got a cross here. Oh, and then she looks, oh, I didn't get a tip, but that's okay. He's a Christian who's probably struggling right now, but he's a good person, so I don't feel as bad that he didn't leave a tip. See how he plays it? See what this bum does? He ain't leaving no fucking tips. He leaves them God bless you. So Jason leaves. So you don't feel like you took it in the ass as much when Jason throws that in.
It's the way shit works. If you put out positive, then you're gonna get it back eventually. It might take fucking years though.
Shit, I don't fucking do that shit either, man. Very seldom do we fucking order that. Fuck that shit. It's fucking crazy, man. If you got a car, man, don't be so fucking lazy. Just go get it. Because, over here, we actually fucking tip. So we take that into consideration, too, the money we save. By not having to tip, by picking it up ourselves.
Years of waiting.
Believe me, we're not over
folks
here living in fucking luxury where we can order DoorDash every day. But Shanny manages to, though, huh? DoorDash, or fucking Starbucks, Chinese food, the works. Duke's mayonnaise, bologna sandwiches.
Feel about YouTube shorts. I will comment for myself. I fucking hate them. Because it reminds me so much of TikTok and Instagram.
Hey, what's fucked up about that is, they'll do this shit where, let's try to save some money, or we don't have enough money to really get any food, but let's just get the real bare essentials. And what Shanny does is she'll go and she'll order from Walmart, the white bread, the fucking cheese, the bologna, the white bread, mayonnaise, Duke's mayonnaise, all over it. And, but if you really analyze it, fucking bologna's expensive too, isn't it? How much is a pack of Oscar Mayer wiener? The normal pack with the round pack where you peel off the back. How much are one of those? It doesn't matter anyway. You look at it and I'm going to guess maybe 20 slices of bologna in there. Right? Shanny's going to sit there and eat a quarter of that packet. No, 20% of that packet on one sandwich alone with 4 slices of fucking bologna on it. If there's fucking 20 slices in a pack. Who fucking has ever made a fucking bologna sandwich with fucking 4 slices of fucking bologna on it? Mac 1 is the most I've ever had on a bologna sandwich. It's just weird to me. Is it $3? We buy it occasionally. But it's like one of those things where
80,
it gets mold on it and shit because you don't eat it.
It induces ADHD in human beings and it lowers IQ. Now, with that being said, some people are really good at making fast videos like that, and they're entertaining. So I'm
yeah, that one sandwich, a quarter of the fucking bologna's gone on Shanny. With cheese, fucking mayonnaise and shit all smothered all over it and shit. That's nothing. When she fucking holds it in her hand, it fucking looks like a biscuit. That fucking food's gone immediately. And then for dessert, Shanny's gonna have some fucking s'mores cereal. The generic blend. And have, a fucking, she's gonna fucking pour it all in one fucking big salad bowl. For fucking dessert. They're not over there hungry. They're fucking sitting there with... They know they got Meals on Wheels in the freezer. It's delivered there every day. This is for fucking Delta 8, for these junkies.
I'm not going to say that I'm completely anti-shorts, but I can tell you that it is making you dumber, folks. You know, and for some of you guys out there, that's really rough to get any dumber because you're really on the precipice. Okay. You know, for all these years, I've been seeing these Korean cheese dog things. You know, I think Trisha Paytas was making them freaking really popular.
Yeah, I like bologna, like mixed with other meats too, like turkey, ham, like I don't know, like a sub like that, Yeah, I like bologna. Fuck, I'll eat it. Fuck it. I don't really care. As long as I just eat and just survive, I don't give a fuck. So
I want to try that
trying
shit
to
pretty
live
bad.
like a caveman.
I'm going to be honest. Hi from Mammoth Cave, Kentucky. That's phenomenal. See, I can't. It's pretty hard for me to want to engage audience. Do you get what I mean, guys? Because the majority of what catches your eye as a creator happens to be negative. If you ever decide to do what Shanny and I have done over the past however long in our lives that we've been on fucking YouTube, you're going to find out that your mind is going to go to negative first, which sucks.
Why won't Shanny let you transition? She has let him. She has. She can't fucking stand him. What he's doing with this shit, with the makeup, the fingernails, and no woman wants a guy like that. Because it's not a guy. You know what I'm saying? She can't fucking stand it. The only reason she tolerates this because she has no other options. This is all she can feed off of right now. Using Jason to fucking funnel from the fucking uncle. All right? So, yeah, and you could just tell she can't. She's just there to lay around, fucking fuck it. So she puts up with it. Drives her crazy, though.
I should be able to program my mind to just go, no, I'm only going to read the positive. And even if I read negative,
I'm just being honest. Most women would not put up with this shit from this fucking jerk. I'm talking just strictly physical appearance, all right? And I'm being honest with you, and I'm sure a lot of you guys, I'm just being honest with you and saying that no woman wants to be with someone like this. The cat ears, the whole Joker fucking shit he's doing, fingernails, dresses, that red dress he wears, the pictures he takes, the selfies he takes of himself as a 12-year-old girl. Yeah.
It's going to go into my mind and it's not going to affect me. I really don't know how that works. Being a severe bipolar 1 individual, I don't think that really is something that I'm capable of. So I apologize to audience members that want to engage in a normal fashion.
No, because it's weird, man. It's weird. I could understand someone who's legit, you know what I mean? Maybe, women are attracted to that. You know what I mean? But it's the way it's presented. You know what I'm saying? It's the way it's presented. It's so foul and disgusting, isn't it? And that fucking wart he caught off of Shanny on his fucking chin. So let's not get carried away here. Okay? Fuck it.
The majority of the time, I tell you, like, you're either going to have to go to my email and talk to me, which I don't look at that much anyway, so that's probably not a good place. Or, like, DM me on fucking X or something if you really want to talk to me. Because here, you're not going to get through the veil of bullshit.
You're triggered?
And it's not your fault. It's the fault of others that insist
Yeah,
on just
we
being...
have never seen evidence of this diagnosis at all. From either one of them, actually, of all this shit. You know, you're just supposed to take them at their words, you know.
Habitually and perpetually.
Just shut up.
And that's just the fact of the matter. But the real reason I am here is to keep... I'm trying to raise some money for literal food. It's just for food. That's what it's for. Food. So if you can, hook us up. And the Venmo is like the quickest and the easiest. But she has Cash App, so... That's the deal. That's the deal, man.
You hear her in the background? Listen.
That's the deal, man.
Here. Hear moaning?
I think, though...
My Lord.
They have, like, some kind of deal at Domino's, I think. So, we could do Domino's if this is all we get.
Hear moaning? Listen to her.
Deal at Domino's,
Too weak to even speak.
So, we could do Domino's if this is all we get.
Look how he's looking at her so sadly. Look. You know what? Look at him. Oh, my Lord, she's suffering. Jason looks distressed.
But I thank you guys for everybody that's
Listen
kind
to
and not
her.
a troll asshole that just comes into a stream to like be seen for 5 seconds and go, look at me, look at me. Like, we really do appreciate you guys a lot because you keep us going. I'm barely, like, I don't know, I've had 300 calories probably over the past couple days. 300 calories, about that. So I'm feeling crashy right now. Pretty crashed out. Like I'm going to fucking pass out. I'm zero energy.
I got to get off here, you guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out. I probably won't see you guys till Wednesday. Maybe possibly Tuesday, but I doubt it. But for sure, Wednesday. Maybe. All right.